I think the 2024 team beats the Dream Team 5 out of 7 games. 5 out of 7 games, at least. And I got the 2024 team winning easy. The game is different. The game is better now. Against better talent, we see what's happening.
The very first thing I thought when I heard this was, who on the 2024 USA team is going to guard Michael Jordan? Derek White and Jrue Holiday are the best defenders, I think most people would say, on this current USA team. They're about 6'3", 6'4". Michael Jordan is going to post them up, fade away, mid-range, over the shoulder, as he's done throughout his whole entire career. If LeBron James was a few years younger, maybe I could say, all right, he could check Michael Jordan. And when I say check, I mean that in the most respectful way, as in make things a little bit hard for him. You know, especially in those years when he was on Miami Heat, he was really trying to get that Defensive Player of the Year. I remember him saying something along those lines. But that's not the case. So who's the next guys on the list? Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, the most logical names left. I still think Jordan is going to have his way. And so that's the biggest problem right there. The GOAT, greatest of all time by most people's standards. There's already a mismatch there, or a problem in terms of who's guarding him. Then on the flip side, MJ and Scottie Pippen are the best wing defenders between both teams, period. Emphasis on wing defenders. I'm going to get into the interior and the big man in just a bit. But when you got two teams with this much star power, I got to put the focus on matchups. That's what it's going to boil down to, in my opinion. And you put MJ on Durant, Jason Tatum, you put Scottie Pippen on LeBron or Anthony Edwards, that's going to be a problem for this current Team USA. At this point in time, you may be thinking I'm trying to make the argument that the Dream Team would wash them. But no, I'm only trying to make the case in my humble assessment that it would be a lot more competitive than what Draymond Green is making it out to be. Now let's get into the advantages that this 2024 team has. Right off the bat, the versatility, man. Just 1 through 12 or however many people are on this squad in terms of offense, defense, and star power. No shade whatsoever to the 92 team, but aside from the starting 5, Christian Laettner, Chris Mullin, you know, Larry Bird was not in his prime exactly. And if he was, it would be a totally different conversation. I'm going to propose this question to y'all. Who would you rather have in terms of a duo? A Derek White and Jrue Holiday, or Chris Mullin and Christian Laettner? Because to me, those are the quote-unquote outliers on the team, but they're there for their own specific reasons. Hit me up in the comment section. Moving along, though, if I'm this 2024 team, I'm playing big. I'm putting Anthony Davis out there and Joel Embiid. The reason being, Charles Barkley, 6'4", 6'5", great power forward, would have definitely went down to one of the greatest of all times if he ended up getting a ring. He wasn't really known for defense, and so I'm going to force this 92 team to try to stop Embiid or Anthony Davis. And if Barkley's guarding either one, I'm attacking that. Karl Malone would be a better option to me at the power forward spot in this type of game, though keep in mind that he's only 6'9" himself. David Robinson would have to be out there on the court the whole time because he's the one legit 7-footer big man who could block shots, rebound, made all defensive teams. No, I haven't forgotten about Patrick Ewing, all-time great center. For this specific matchup, I would still rather have David Robinson at the 5. And then even so, when you look at Bam Adebayo, haven't got into him, you know, he's not as good as these guys I mentioned, but if we're talking about two-way big man in the game, him and Anthony Davis could guard 1 through 5, switch on the pick and roll in the perimeter, get back to the interior. Joel Embiid, he's not guarding your point guard or shooting guard, but he's another two-way player that could bring it on both ends of the court. This leans back into the versatility point that Draymond Green was mentioning. Let's get into who would probably come off the bench. This is where I think the game would really be won. And for both teams, the starting lineups usually change the most. So roughly for this 2024 squad, I'm guessing Anthony Edwards, the Kevin Durant, Bam, Tatum, and either Embiid or Booker would be coming off the bench, depending on how you like it. And then for the 92 squad, Clyde Drexler coming off the bench, Scottie Pippen, Karl Malone, David Robinson, John Stockton. Just a rough estimation once more. Y'all let me know based on the names I propose who you would like better in this favorable matchup, or who you would rearrange in the starting lineup. And the more I go through this roster, it's clear to me that the Dream Team would have also an advantage with the point guard situation. Magic Johnson, John Stockton, those are some heavy hitters, man. And when you look at Team USA that they have now, LeBron is really playing their point guard. So if this was a slow pace, half court game, I would probably favor it more to the Dream Team. especially depending on the rule and the style of play that we're doing in terms of officiating. Is this 92 rules or is this 2024? That's also another huge component that people got to mention. Anyways, that's my quick analysis on this hypothetical matchup. It seems like every 4 years they compare the new team to the dream team. They'll probably be comparing this team to the redeem team soon enough. It's kind of fun doing this though. Y'all let me know in the comment section how you see it, your breakdown. And do you agree with Draymond Green? Do you think it would be this wide gap where this 2024 squad would easily just beat the old team? Y'all let me know, like and subscribe. And as always, peace. Salute for listening. One last thing, since y'all made it this far, go ahead and check the link in the description. There's an Amazon purchase where you could go get Kobe Bryant's The Mamba Mentality. It's him breaking down the game in his own words, his ideas, his thoughts, giving you a very introspective look at the game. All right, so check the description for more. And now, salute.